I'm still trying to figure out this camera. Okay, oh there, consume. And then how do I do that again? Where it turns around to me. Oh, I did it. Okay, now I zoom back. Ooh, zoom back. There we go. We are going to Disney today. This is part of our Valentine's Day little like package that Kenny and I got. So I'm just getting ready, doing my makeup here, and we're gonna record because we are in the mentality that everything is content, and I need to just get used to just like picking up the camera. And ever since Kenny and I got hit with the flu, I feel like my energy just like went out the door, and I went a whole like week and a half without recording any content, and I felt extremely guilty. So today, that because we're going to Disney, I figured a great way to get back into things, and a huge thing to show you guys. Look at the camera that I got. Oh, it's gonna track me. Hold on. Look at that. I got the new what is this called? OSMO, and it's so good. I love it, and hopefully I don't have to deal with the camera dying all the time. I know you guys would always see me say, oh, I have to switch cameras because it's dead. But all right, I just exfoliated my face. I'm on tretinoin, so that's one thing that I have to do almost every morning if I want my makeup to go on smooth. So just did that, and I used this. I've been using this for a little bit, and I really like it. I just got it off Amazon. It's the Elmis, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Elmis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. I really like it. It's sensitive. I have very sensitive skin, so need something that isn't going to be so harsh and leave me red. So that one is pretty good. I'm gonna go in with some Rhode, I think this is the Barrier Restore cream. I have a really dry skin, especially in this LA winter. I feel like this year specifically has been really dry, and I don't know if it's like LA or if it's because we moved to Hollywood and it's closer to like the mountains. So I feel like around here it's just drier than where we used to live, because we used to live in Playa Vista, and in Playa Vista you're closer to the water, so I feel like it doesn't get as dry. But we're gonna go in with just some clean makeup. I don't want to do too heavy, especially it's going to be like an all day kind of thing, so I want to keep it light, keep it appropriate for the children, but I also just want to look cute, you know. Hopefully we're going to take some pictures today. I feel like the last time we went to Disney we got such cute little pictures, and we had so much fun, Kenny and I, at Disney, and we went to Magic Kingdom the last time. So today we are going to go to what's it called, babe? What's it called again? But we're doing like the other one, not the Magic Kingdom, but what is it called? Not Magic Kingdom, but it's like the park with Spider-Man, right?
It's from Marvel, yeah.
Marvel, so it's like that.
Captain America and stuff.
Yeah, it's not Universal, it's still Disney, but it's just like the other park, because I think there's like 3 parks. I don't know the name. I think it's like the Marvel World. But anyway, want to do like glowy skin. I'm wearing this really cute set from Meshki, and don't know what shoe I'm going to wear yet, so I'm going to need your help. But doing this, I haven't tried this yet. I got it a few months back, and it's just been sitting in my makeup bag because I wanted to do like a full-blown makeup, trying new products with you guys, which I do owe you guys, which I'm going to do tomorrow. And this is something that I wanted to try, so we're going to do it today. The last time I did this makeup to Disney, I did some of the iconic London products, and I confess that it went on super well. I loved the way that it went on, but as soon as Kenny and I got into the car and we're getting closer to the park, it felt like my skin, or makeup rather, started to kind of like separate to the point where I almost made Kenny take me to Sephora because it looked so bad. And I think it was just like the combination of oil products and silicone products, and because I was trying those new products, it just, I don't know, I just didn't have enough experience with them to like understand how they work with my current products. So we're gonna try something new today. I still want a very glowy skin, so that's why I'm trying this Chanel Glow Drops, and I think this is the one. I think we got like the pearl color. I don't know if this, yeah, Pearly Glow. So this is the one that I got, and this is this specific bottle. And I got this from Sephora, so you could probably find this anywhere that makeup sells or where they have Chanel. But all right, so on top of my glowy skin, I do want to put on some sunscreen because we're going to be outside all day. La Roche-Posay, and this one is a antioxidant. Yeah, so it has vitamin C, vitamin E, and Bioclan. I don't know what Bioclan is, but I'm assuming it's good. But it's this one, it's my favorite. It's super lightweight, and I use this every day. So we're just gonna put that right on top. I honestly should have put that under, but we're gonna roll with it. I already did my eyebrows, but I'm just gonna retouch them because I just put some lotion on. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put on some eyebrow gel just to hold it up. Almost officially like 2 months out from our wedding, and I'm so beyond excited. We've been planning things like pretty much all week. Is this still tracking me? I don't think it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to figure out this camera. Exit, and then do it again. There we go. Okay. We've been planning Brazil with all of our friends and family members this whole week, and it's made me just so excited because we have so many fun little plans set already, and I just can't wait to be with everyone. It's just going to be so special because all of our family and friends like live pretty sporadic around the world. Like I have a girlfriend, yeah. Wow, good job. So cute. You're a cute girlfish. She's so smart, like beyond smart. Okay, but I'll tell you in 1 second. But this is where I'm going with my foundation. You guys have seen this before. I'm obsessed with it. My everyday makeup foundation, as you can see, it's almost done. But I'm going to also mix in the Westman Atelier because I want a little bit more like non-movable makeup, and this one seems to be a little good. So I'm gonna use my Estee Lauder. I think this one is the Hydra Rescue, which is what we need. Okay. So we've been planning Rio, and we're also going to Bahia in Trancoso in Bahia, which is 2 places that I've never been, and I'm saying that as a Brazilian, I feel like it's just illegal, but I've lived in America for 25 years. I'm 30 years old, so when my family moved to the United States, I was about 5 and don't have a lot. I have memory from Brazil, of course. My entire family still lives there, but it's very little. Like my memories are very faint, and sometimes I'll have memories and I'll ask my mom about them. Like the other day we were just talking about how she hasn't been to, I was telling her how I love Sao Paulo. Like Kenny and I, when we went to Brazil in May of last year, we went to Sao Paulo and we both fell in love with it. And I was asking her, like, does she like Sao Paulo? And she was like, oh, I've never really like been to Sao Paulo other than like business, you know, like to do things. But she loves Rio. And I was like, well, I've never been to Rio, you know? And it's because we've moved here when I was 5, and whenever we would go back to Brazil, it would always be to visit family and like see my grandparents and my uncles, aunts, cousins. And we would typically always go to Santa Catarina because we would go to the beach. And Santa Catarina, for those that you don't know, is a state in Brazil that is south of Brazil. And people typically refer to like the cold because it's south of Brazil, and everywhere in Brazil is super warm and very tropical. And but it's nonetheless, it still gets really warm, especially in the summers. But that's where we're having our wedding, and so we were trying to figure out like places for us to go post-wedding with our friends and family members that are going to be with us in Brazil for our wedding. And we were trying to figure out like, oh, what's a good place for everyone to go to and kind of like see Brazil, because a lot of people haven't been. So we decided that we're going to Rio and Trancoso, and I'm so beyond excited. Going in with my contour, Westman and Atelier, like it's just such a good, if you're going to invest in any sort of contour, which I strongly advise you to, try something. It makes such a difference on your makeup, in your makeup routine. This one specifically, I used to be such a hardcore Anastasia girl, Anastasia Beverly Hills, if you know, you know. They had a contour stick back then that was such the perfect cool shade, and I still love it. Such a good formula, love that brand. But this one, I just recently discovered this like a few months back, and I've been obsessed. Like this has been a game changer for me in contour, and this is the color Truffle. So the Westman Atelier contour stick in the color Truffle is what I'm using. I think they have another color that is super popular too with the girlies. This one just, it's the perfect cool tone. It like is a mixture of cool and warm. I just think it's so beautiful on. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go in with my Patrick Ta double-ended brush here. I like using this side. I also apply it directly on the brush like this. I know some people kind of mark their face up, but I feel like it picks up some makeup for me, and I don't love that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it doesn't seem like that should be the thing, you know? But going in, oh, my nose has been super runny still. Going in with going in along the hairline here and really bringing this into my hairline. You guys have seen me do this before, and this is the holy grail secret of having good contour, is just bringing that product really into that hairline and blending very well. All right, back to what I was telling you guys. We're going to Rio and Bahia, and we just started planning out like our day-to-day. We started with Rio. We haven't planned anything for Bahia yet, so if you guys have any recommendations of people who have gone to Trancoso and know any like beach clubs or any good restaurants that we should check out, any like, I know that they have really beautiful churches out there, like small, just such a... Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some blush. I just did my contour. I'm gonna keep it really light. As you can see, it just brightened my skin up very slightly. There's no harsh, nothing, which I love. It blended so seamlessly. You could still see a really nice little contour. The lighting is not the best in my bathroom, but we're working with what we got. All right, I'm gonna go in with the blush, and I think I'm gonna do between these two. I think we're just gonna mix these two. Two of my favorite colors as well, and I'm gonna start with this one. This is the Nude Stick Sun-Kissed. Obsessed with this one. This is also a really great blush color that you can do as an alternative to bronzer, because it's such a like burnt color that if you want to just get one product that does multi things. This one is it. It could be used as a contour. I mean, not contour, but bronzer and blush. So I'm gonna go in really sticking to that high cheekbone here, especially with like a darker, heavier color, really just focusing on this little corner right there. Just to give that lift effect, you know? Hi, Figgy. Hi, Mama. One thing I don't like about this camera is that like I can't show you Fig. Where's Fig? Because it just, I need to figure it out still. This is my first time using it, so I'm still kind of learning, you know? And then I always like to bring this specific color into my eyes. One thing about me is I can do really, really nice skin, or rather face makeup, but eyes, that's not my forte. It's not my, I'm not good at it. But I'm going to get a little brush like this. I'm gonna pick up a little product. I'm gonna go in my eyes. Just to give a little bit more dimension. That's really all I do and all I really know how to do. I don't know, eyes just are the hardest part of doing makeup for me. I was never really good at it for some reason. And it's actually what I want to learn how to do, because when my makeup artist in Brazil did my eyes, he made me look really Asian. And nothing wrong with that, but I want to just like learn how to do it so I can give myself a little bit more of like a lifted look, you know?
Listen.
Yeah?
I think the hair is kind of a look. It's just different.
Okay.
But we could change it.
Kenny just got a haircut yesterday. Oh, I'm trying to get that off.
You just don't love it because it's not what you had in mind.
Okay.
But
it's not that I don't love it. Don't put words in my mouth. I think, but it doesn't look bad. I told him he still looks very handsome, but
that's not what you said yesterday.
What did I say yesterday?
Yeah, backwards mullet was used.
Yes, backwards mullet. That's what it looks like.
Rude.
But it doesn't look bad. I think he just needs to cut the front pieces. Because like Kenny has a hair kind of similar to mine, where it's like has nice waves, but it weighs, it's heavy. It's thin hair, but it's heavy. And one thing that I do with my hair is I take off some of the weight so I can get some more volume. And that's what I was telling him that he needs to do, especially with the front pieces, because it weighs him down, and then it shows his little, like, the center here, you know, has more thin hair, so it just shows more of that area. So he wanted to like fix that. And then this kid, the stylist asks him, oh, do you want to leave the front pieces long? And he was like, yeah, well, I like to put it behind my ears. And she was like, okay, I'll leave it long. Like, he puts it behind his ears because it was too long before. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you clearly need me to come to your appointments. But I feel like men just like don't really get like that stuff, so I'm not like surprised. But we are enough time ahead that his hair will grow. His hair grows really fast as well. So, all right, doing a little bit of concealer, and I'm doing the Estee Lauder, which I also love. I love this brand so much. They're just such, it's like very good quality, anything that you try from them. And this is the long wear or double wear, stay in place, flawless wear concealer. And this goes with their foundation that is really good too, that I love, which I'm gonna do a full makeup look for you guys with that foundation. I need to start just like practicing doing my makeup, like a full glam makeup, because I'm going to be doing my own glam for my rehearsal dinner. So I want to get like really good and confident in what I'm going to be using and just trying things before the day, you know? So that's what I'm going to be doing with you guys. And I like to do concealer like almost as like the last step. Like I like to go in with my blush and all my cream products, and the concealer almost is like a neutralizer, where if I'm wearing too much blush in one area, going in with the concealer on top of it kind of neutralizes it and helps with the blending of everything coming together. So super like doing that. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my powdered stuff. Starting with the bronzer, which I think I'm gonna use my OSMO bronzer. Really been loving this brand. And this one is the color, what is that? Oh, here, Soleil Rich. So it's really a nice, oh my god. It's really a nice color. Hopefully you guys can tell the type of color it is, yeah. So again, it's like a nude, but bronzy nude, not nude, cool, bronzy cool, which I love. I'm gonna start with the neck. Oh, that was a lot. I like to go like all behind too, in case I want to put my hair up. All right, and now for some blush. Going with my Mario, I just love him so much. Mellow Mauve is the color I'm doing. Just picking out product in the same brush I did my contour with. Just love a nice little pink blush. Okay, come together. I'm gonna do also just a little bronzer in on my eyelids. Sorry, this is like, I hate the lighting in here. Hopefully you guys can see just how nice the skin looks with all these products. Using the same bronzer for my eyes. And again, just really focusing on like giving myself dimension. So not the whole eyelid, but kind of just right here. And it really just brings the eyes together, I swear. And I'm gonna do a little bit under my eye. Okay, cool. Now to kind of just finish everything up, I'm going to do the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Fusion Powder. I love this so much. Pretty much done. I'm gonna just put my hair down. I think I'm gonna wear a hat today. Just gonna be outside all day, so I feel like a hat is almost necessary. But this is pretty much my makeup look for today, and I'm just gonna do some lip liner and lip gloss, but I'm gonna show you guys my outfit as well. And I don't know if I'm wearing this full right here. Can you see? Yeah. You know, this is like good, but it's also like it doesn't show my full look. Okay. I think I need to stop tracking. Let's see. Okay, how about this? There we go. Okay, so this is the outfit for today. And I don't know if I'm doing this specific pair of shoe, but it needs to be something comfortable and flat, so I need to figure that out. But this is the outfit, isn't it cute? With the hat. And what are you wearing, Bob? Are you gonna wear Birks?
No.
Oh, okay. Just susly staring in the corner.
Yeah, you're security.
All right. Finish up getting ready and let's
Sunglasses.
head out. Yeah, sunglasses and a hat, I think. But all right, we're doing double denim today, dark denim. I feel like it's a good, cute, classy little fit, but I need to figure out my shoe situation. So, see yas later.